Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we get the chance to finally look at the new event. Now, it's been a tough summer holidays, to be fair, when it comes to streaming and trying to focus on so many different projects at the same time. But we're only just another week away, and then we can give Genshin Impact the focus it does deserve. We'll be trying to do a lot more Genshin Impact once we hit September. Summer holidays done. Yes, we'll have a new main game to play, but Genshin will get a lot more streams. It's just been really tricky trying to, juggle evening streams only, but allowing some time to do Genshin has been difficult. And one stream a week doesn't really do enough justice, really, to be fair. But we are getting there. I have shown it a little bit of love by doing a new thumbnail. I kind of thought the last one looked a little bit old, so I thought, no, we'll play, we'll have a look. And yeah, I've kind of updated it, shall we say. But tonight we've got 2 hours with Genshin Impact, or just over, because we started a little bit early this evening. Just over 2 hours, and we'll just see, what we do. We know the update hit. For me, it was Tuesday evening, which is why we changed the stream from Tuesday to Thursday. Now, we're not far enough along in the story to actually go and do the story in the new area. I've been told the story in the new area is not very long. I'm not sure myself, but that's what I've been told. I have been doing the online events that you can do on your phone. So I should have some login rewards and stuff like that to collect. Hopefully we've earned a decent amount of Prima Gems, which may tentatively, may give us enough for 10 wishes, but I don't know. I've not kept count. We shall see. But the plan this evening is continue with the story. Unless there's an event ongoing, we'll have a look at that. Hopefully we have enough for wishes. If not, we're going to try and get enough Prima Gems for wishes. And just see what's changed with the update, really. We know, obviously, the new area will be there, but obviously we won't be with this chat sound. Yeah. Yeah, we won't obviously be able to do the new storyline, but at least we may even be able to go there and visit at least. That's something. But let's crack on and have a look. Now, I've no idea. I know obviously it's a new area. I know it's a new element. Dendro, I believe it is, that's been added. Again, I've watched one video about it because it was sent to me. And that is it. Graven Innocence Unlocked. I don't know what that means, but okay. Let's have a look. So, let's go to all the rewards I've been gaining in the mailbox first. There's a few. So, I knew I'd been gaining these, which is why I want to have a look. So, we've got this first one, which is daily login. I could do them all in one go, I know, but I want to actually see. So we got 10 Prima Gems there. That's 10. We got another 20 there. It's all going to add up. Web event. So these were events that you can go onto online on PC or phone. I didn't log into the console at all to do these, and just did them and took part and completed them. Another 20. Another 30 there. I'll take that. Go Rangers. That's another 40 Prima Gems. Login reward. Login reward. Not Prima Gems though, is it? We'll also get Prima Gems for the update. They always give Prima Gems every time there's an update as well, so we'll get a few from that. More are there. It's nice to see. Maintenance 300 Prima Gems. Nice. And then another 300 there because there was an issue. Okay. That's 600 Prima Gems straight away. Delivery supplies. I got this. So PlayStation Plus currently are offering a promotion pack. If you are a subscriber to PlayStation Plus, this is free. Go and have a look and claim it. It's 50,000 more and some other items. Fragile Resin Heroes Wit Mystic Enhancement. Always helpful. And I also did... I didn't do it. There's a survey you can do. You get 50 Prima Gems for completing the survey. I may have to go and do that. Not now, but I may have to do it just for the 50 Prima Gems. I don't need to see the version highlights. Okay, we'll do
Once, there was a
Battle Pass.
glorious kingdom
Always forget it's the new
established
Battle
among the
Pass.
heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
So that's the new Battle Pass. We never really get that far in this, and it's mainly because I can't give enough time to Genshin that I would like to. Every month I say we'll do more of the Battle Pass, and every month I fail spectacularly. But, as I say, come September, hopefully we can give a lot more. I want to at least do 1 day stream and 1 evening stream at least a week. Minimum. We've got 30 days. We'll see if we can get any further with this time. Let us have a look at our book. So domains has now changed. There's an extra thing on the domains there, it seems. What was the other thing on guide? Okay, not sure about that. Let's have a look at events. I'm holding off on the Primogems. So Graven Innocence is the new event that's ongoing. We've got 33 days to do this. We need to complete the Black Serpent King's Glory. So I don't think we have. Prerequisite quest, yeah. We rank high enough, but we haven't done the Black Serpent Knight's Glory. We've got 30 days, hopefully, to get that far. Test run. So that's one of the new characters. Verdant Strider with the new element Dendro. Vago Mundo. I put that, actually, no, I'm wrong, aren't I? Tignari. Zhongli, which we know about Zhongli. It's a rerun. Calais. Diona. And Fischl. Vulpes Verda. That's a story. Dharma Forest is the new area. Fungal Raptor. Possible reward from defeating the boss. Oh wow, okay. So no major events for us by the looks of things. Primogems wise, we are 1,303. Okay, and we need 1,440. Because we have one wish there. So what do we need? We need 100 and something. That's not too bad, to be honest. That's not too bad. We could do that fairly quickly, and we may even have the final wish. We can do 9 wishes, and the final wish we can buy with our from the shop in the Stardust Exchange, to be fair. So we can do 10 wishes. We're not going to do them straight away. We'll hold off. We're going to do them a little bit later. About halfway through the stream, I think. And I don't know which one to go for. Do we go for the new banner? Or do we have a look at Zhongli, which we know is a rerun? Only 14 days, 2 weeks for these banners as well, which isn't very long. Quest-wise, where are we at? Because I have has the Archipelago now disappeared? Yes, it has. So I was hoping the Archipelago would stay, but it hasn't, unfortunately. We had a lot more to see. We just ran out of time, and I've struggled in the summer holidays to allow enough time. So, main quest-wise, where are we? That's the Chasm, which we can't do yet. We got to do Taurus Iracandus and Imperatix Ambrosa. So, this one can be done. That's for Catherine, though, in Leeway. In fact, we haven't actually got the quest it's saying we need to do. So, all I can think is, the next one, if we can't do Unexpected Guests, I'm assuming we're doing the Requiem of the Echoing Depths in Leeway. I'm assuming. We've got Tartara Tales. That's worth 50 Primogems. Let's take that quest, because that's worth a decent amount of Primogems. Thanks for the like, that's much appreciated. That quest is worth a decent amount of Primogems. That's 50. We know we're about 130 short. Although we can do 10 wishes because we can just Stardust Exchange. we've still got to do the mists as well through the mist. That will give us another 50 Prima Gems as well. I don't know what the Tartar Tales is, but that is in Inazuma. So let's head there first. It's worth it to see if we can do that, to be fair. And we can still do 10 wishes. Obviously, we'll wait till about halfway through the stream. So in about an hour, we'll do our 10 wishes. For the minute, let's go. We've still got a little bit of Inazuma to do anyway. And then it's the Chasm before the story takes us to the new area. We can actually see it on the map, I think. I haven't actually looked. Like I said, I've stayed away from as much as possible. So this is the new area. It's the other side of the chasm. This whole area here. We could head there and just unlock it ourselves, but I kind of like to wait until the story takes us there, because it does mean our character should change his type as well. Currently, we are Electro, and obviously the Traveller will change to be Dendro in the new area as long as you're there with the story. So we'll hold off until we're ready to change for him. I don't know how that's going to affect teams and things for people, because everyone, obviously people care about the team and how the synergy works. We don't really worry about that too much, but for a lot of people, Dendro's going to add a new way of things, I suppose. I would assume, anyway. Okay, so while we're here, we've got a couple of people we've got to speak to. There is also, if we can find it, straight ahead of us somewhere, below or above. Is that up in the tower? Is that someone up there, or is that... Not sure. Have a look up there. I don't know if there was someone in the tower. If there is, then it's not that, but I know it is someone in there. I thought, maybe I found the thing. So what it is the star on the map is the Electricalis. I couldn't quite work out where it was, so I thought I'd have a look, but I can't see it. Right, let's do this quest. This is Inazuma quest. We've got to talk... Ask the two about the situation. Good evening, Simba. How are you? Thank you very much. Appreciate whatever it was. We've started about 10 minutes. We've been talking mainly, to be fair. Obviously, we're not ready for the new area because we haven't finished the Inazuma quest line and we haven't done the Chasm yet. But we also were about 100 Prima Gems short of 10 wishes, although we can use the Stardust Exchange. So we can do 10 wishes whenever we're ready. But I was just holding off for a little while, as I always do. This quest does give us 50 Prima Gems. Let's have a look at it. Okay, it's not one that's going to talk for us. Which tells me it's not a main quest then. I was unsure which quest was main and which one weren't. I think it must be the actual purchase in the fog must be the main quest. Is there something I can help you with? What's all this Mikage Furnace and Tatagami talk? It's just a small problem we need a little time to sort out. You're an adventurer, aren't you? This place isn't suitable for you or your ilk. Get out of here. Not very nice, is he? Don't talk to the other person. How are you though, Zimmer? How did it come to this? What's this Mikage Furnace that you guys were talking about earlier? You're an outlander, aren't you? You've got some terrible luck to have travelled to Inazuma at this time. That island is called Tatasuna. It's a smelting pot for jade steel, which is used to forge weaponry. Are you aware of the legends of Inazuman swords? The jade steel manufactured here is the reason that Inazumian swords are as sharp and durable as they are. So it's a weapon material. No need to worry, this can hardly be called confidential military intelligence. After all, the Tenru Commission feels that having the ability to forge powerful weapons is something they should flaunt. A few years ago, for the purpose of expanding production capacity, they hired a team of consultants from Fontaine. They built the Mikage Furnace, a machine that can truly fully harvest the powers of the Tatarigami. We've warned them countless times not to let their guard down when it comes to the Tatarigami. They decided to go ahead with the project anyway. After the Mikage Furnace started production, most of the consultant team returned to Fontaine. Only Xavier, who we just mentioned, stayed behind in Inazuma. During one of the previous battles, something went wrong with the furnace. The part that stored the corrupt Tatagami energy became extremely unstable. That's not good. Work was halted in Tatasuna and everyone was evacuated shortly after. Xavier took emergency action and he seems to have set up a containment dome around the Mikage Furnace. It's only a temporary solution though. He's probably still on the island now, trying to figure out a way to solve the problem for good. Meanwhile, the Shogunate is only concerned about restarting production as soon as possible. Here that they're even considering calling the consultants from Fontaine back again. But I don't think they'll be willing to come under the current conditions in Inazuma. It just has to be that Hanbei guy in charge of this whole thing, doesn't it? Who's Hanbei? a manager, you could say, always going on about procedures, articles, and applications. His first reaction is never to find the solution to the problem. Instead, it's about what form should be filled out and which powerful individual needs to be informed about the incident beforehand. He's probably in the city right now, paying to submit whatever forms he can find. I really don't know if he's actually aware of the severity of the situation. I just hope that Xavier or a craftsman can find some way to solve the problem. If something were to go wrong with the Tatagami inside the Mick-Age furnace, well, if that happens, you'd probably leave the island. This all sounds pretty serious. It'll affect your adventures for sure, or oh, won't someone think of the poor treasures? You're really enjoying the electro buffs, are you? I'm looking forward to getting that. Obviously, I was saying at the start of the stream, we haven't been able to give Genshin Impact the time it deserves, which is really annoying. But that's just how the summer holidays have been, to be fair. You know, only being able to stream in the evenings, we're very select on what we can stream. So we've only got another week of summer holidays, then it goes back to normal. So we're going to be trying to do at least minimum of 2 streams a week. One morning, one evening, hopefully, maybe a couple more. We'll see how things go. But I do want to give Genshin Impact a lot more attention going forward. Just trying to fit everything in around that as well. But that's the plan. But yeah, no, glad you're enjoying it, Simmer. So, obviously, we've got the ability to do 10 wishes this evening. What banner? What do you reckon? New banner or the Zhongli banner? Zhongli? Zhongli. It'll affect our adventures for sure. That's true, but didn't she mention that someone named Xavier was trying to find a solution? Why don't we go and take a look? It'll put our minds at ease if we could help take care of this, wouldn't it? Okay. We've got to look for Xavier. He's obviously not here. So Xavier is over here. Yeah, I think the main quest we need to do after this one is the Purchased in the Mist. I think we've done 1 of the 3. And that hopefully will then continue the main story. Okay. I know he's up there. I'm just going to grab the fruit while we're here. As always, I can't not pick stuff up if we're near it. Zhongli works really well with Zhao, but the new 5-star looks promising. So which banner? Because that didn't answer the question, did it? It's a good, to be fair, it's a good looking banner. Like, I do like the idea of a new character. I'm looking forward to the Traveller changing. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. I'm looking forward to the Traveller changing to Dendro. That does look interesting. But obviously we know that's a rerun. It's one of those. I don't know. There's no point doing 5 wishes on each, is there? I don't think that's worth it. But the banners are for 14 days. We've obviously got tonight's stream. We'll have a stream next week as well. And then after that, we will have a full week. If I can get enough streams in that week, maybe get 2 lots. You got... Good evening, Assassin. How are you? I got Kecking after 53 pulls in Zhongli banner. But then after reset, I did 97 pulls, but no legendary, no Zhongli. Oh, wow. Well done for getting Kecking. But yeah, 97 pulls. And no legendary and no Zhongli. Wow. Yeah, no, that's some bad luck, unfortunately. Dennis, who joins the streams a lot, he sent me his pulls, and he had some pretty poor luck as well, to be fair. This might be your time to shine. Some travel is actually really good. Oh, really? 90 is hard, but you can't go over 90 and not get a 5-star. It's hard-coded. Oh, so how would you get 97 then and no legendary? There's something shining. I can't not pick stuff up. I know, it's a real bad habit. Okay, let's speak to Xavier. I'll have to speak for him as usual. These ones aren't talking. It's hopeless. Hello, are you Xavier? That's right, Xavier's the name, and the name is mine. But it is fate, fair or foul, that we should meet at this time and place. Pray tell, fine lad, who are you? Oh, I so want him to talk, because that accent will be incredible. The way he says his word. But it is fate, fair or foul. You can imagine that accent being amazing. Miscount. Okay, fair enough. So, Inferior Assassin, it sounds like you're probably 1 or 2. If you did like around 90 pulls, you're only 1 or 2 pulls probably away. That's the thing. I'm just a helpful adventurer. Adventurer? Ah, a grand adventurer en route to the stars, the abyss and beyond, arrives here on the island of conflict and Tatagami. On the way here, did you happen to see a protective cover that looks like a bubble? No, we didn't. Ah, okay then. No, that makes sense. The containment dome's not usually visible. If you want to view it from a distance, you have to employ a specific observation technique. Surely you can't see it either. Not with my eyes, that's for sure. I view it by availing myself of this work. The McCage Furnace Emergency Response Procedures, trial version. I followed the instructions to the letter based on the readings given by the instrument. It seems that the dome has been successfully activated. Ah, one other thing I should mention is that, technically speaking, the official name is the Milcage Furnace Emergency Containment Dome. It needs shorter names. Now, as for the McCage Furnace, Mayuki already explained. Fantastic, she is a considerate and capable young lady. Ah, what a blessing it is to become acquainted with one such as her. Whatever happens, I've now sealed it following the McCage Furnace Emergency Response Procedures trial version, so the problem is almost certainly contained to a certain extent. Well, it might be 893 pages long, but the trial version has no information on the emergency measures applicable in a wartime scenario. We need to form an editors group for a trial version, expanded edition, first issue, and have a detailed discussion on additional emergency scenarios. Anyway, point being, even though I've followed the emergency response measures, they aren't the most complete, and the environment within the containment dome has turned less ideal, shall we say. Why is it? Whenever there's short things to be spoken, read out, it does it for us. And whenever there's lots and lots of talking, they don't speak, so then I have to read it. And it's like, halfway around would be nice. You're missing a DPS for your second team, so new banner might be the choice. It's a new banner. Okay. I'll get told off by Dennis, I guarantee it. But new banner. Okay. So we'll do 10 wishes in a couple of minutes. When we finish talking to this guy, we'll probably go and do the 10 wishes then and see what happens. I'm not expecting miracles. I'm not expecting anything good. You know what our wish look is like. But it's worth a go. He's using bows and he seems to be fast charging. That would be interesting. We've not had a bow use that's fast charging. I've kind of got put off bows because of Amber and Aloy. It'd be nice to have someone decent with a bow, to be fair. The McCage Furnace has now ceased operation indefinitely, and that soldier is getting incredibly antsy about it. Allegedly, Mayuki recently borrowed some of his people to arrange for the evacuation of the civilians, and it really got him riled up. But if things continue like they are, who knows? Tatasuna might just turn into a glorious firework visible all the way from my dear home, the beautiful town of Pettichor. And you say firework? In the worst case scenario, yes it could. We've not yet reached that stage, but if it gets that serious, we'll look to the procedures for further guidance. Precisely, but consider it mostly deals with insurance claims and lawsuits and the like, I was rather hoping it wouldn't come to that. Recently though, the instrument is indicating that the containment dome I activated is a little unstable, but I don't know what or where the problem is. Back in my beautiful home on the Fontaine, we would normally have a vision-wielding expert diagnose the problem. Then we would form a dedicated review panel to discuss and raise proposals, approve a solution, and organise the remedial work. So basically it took forever. But with Inazuma being the way it is right now, all I can do is try to determine what might be going on through naked eye observations of my imagination. In short, you're taking a best guess. Even if you miss out on him, he'll be added to standard banner in 3.1. Oh really? Oh wow, okay. Best guess, my dear boy, please. This is woefully inadequate representation of what goes on. A fair description would be observation and inference drawing on the wealth of professional experience, including analogous previous cases. Okay, so an educated guess. Precisely. So my guess is that it could conceivably, potentially, possibly, probably be an issue with the device containing the Tatagami core that is having a knock-on effect on the containment dome I installed. But even if that's the case, the readings given by this instrument seem off. Something must have happened outside the dome as well. So you're just missing your vision bearer, yes? Yeah, that's it. Under the current circumstance, in the area around the Milcage furnace, only a vision bearer would be, well, safe. Long they'll be there, they will both be added. Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. Well, once we finish talking to Xavier, we'll have a look at our wish luck and see what we can get. But yeah, like I say, we can head to the new danger area, but I don't really want to until the story dictates. That's just kind of the way I like to do it, to be fair. We've done that all the way along. The same as the Traveller's always the element of the area we're in. So currently Electro, it will change when we go there. It's common sense. If you want Zhao to be even stronger, you would want Zhong, but new character effect. Yeah, that's the thing. I kind of like the idea of maybe going on the new banner, to be fair, with the new characters. As they're new. That's the thing. Anyone else want to make it around 3 paces? Except for me, I'm a special case. I'd have croaked about halfway through taking my first step. In short, if only we knew what exactly was going on with the Mickage furnace, I'd likely be able to formulate a repair plan, but we still need a review panel to approve it. Wait, it would only take one person to fulfill the function of a review panel. Ah, so all set. I can go investigate for you, huh? But it doesn't look like you have a vision. I'm no ordinary individual. I just wanted to say that. I'm no ordinary individual. Is that so? All right, you've swayed me. It's not technically proper procedure, but we shan't achieve anything by just sitting on the issue. I suspect that if we left the soldier to handle it, his report would still be sitting in his superior's chest of drawers, gathering dust as the item was being blown sky high. Then we pack up here, then we'll head off. In any event, we need to get closer to Mickage furnace to get a better idea of the situation. Perhaps you can go and investigate surrounding area while I'm packing up. These strange readings must have something to do with whatever happened in the Mickage furnace. Pack up? Has that been approved by a review panel? I will say, in all the stories and all the stuff they add to this, and the amount they add constantly to the game, the level of humour is actually really good. Actually, as representative of the present review panel, I've already granted myself authorization to pack up and strike camp, so no need to worry about that. I don't think you got the fact we're taking the Mickey. Okay, so before we do any more tonight, so the reason we picked this mission, for those not sure, our main quest in Inazuma is stuck, which is to go to the Chasm. We need to do 2 other prerequisite quests, and we don't have either of them. So I just picked a quest that would give us Prima Gems, basically. I think we should be doing... there's another quest we should be doing. This one. Particular author, I think, is the one we should be doing, to be fair, but I don't know. But we'll finish this quest, but first of all, let's have a look at our wishes. So, we don't have enough for 10 straight, but we will have enough for 10 in total. So, we'll have to do them one at a time to start with. We're going to do it on the new banner, the actual Dendro characters. The Viridescent Vigil. Now, what do we want? What do we need? Other than a new character, obviously. I don't even know where I'm with Pidopole. I don't actually know where we are with any of that. So, let's just see what happens, shall we? So, first wish. Fairer Shadow. Kind of expecting not to be brilliant, to be fair, the first time round. Okay, let's go again. Number 2. Magic Guide. I'm not expecting the first couple to be any good. They never are. Number 3. So 3 wishes down and 3 rubbish wishes. Number 4. That's 4 wishes. Number 5. Okay. 5 wishes down. And nothing. I wasn't expecting much, to be fair. Number 6. Okay. We've wanted a decent spear for a while. We are using one of the tassel spears on Zhao. Dragons Bane could possibly be better. So that was our 6th wish. I would rather a new character, to be honest. But, you know. But we'll get the full 10 wishes done. That's still not a bad weapon. It's something we haven't had before. You hate to see it. But we'll finish off the 10 wishes. You never know. Our luck has never been that good with wishes. Other than Zhao, I don't think I've ever got something we wanted. Zhao was the only time. So this is number 7. I've got to do it individually because we're just short of 10. So that's number 7. Number 8. Come on, give me something else. Number 9. Okay, we've got to buy our last wish from the shop. From the Stardust Exchange. I can actually buy 2. So this will be, one more wish will be a 10th wish. So this will be the last one we do. I'm not going to use both of them up in one shot. We'll just do one more wish. That would be a 10 wishes. And then we'll try and save up between now and when the banner finishes. We'll try and save for another 10 wishes as well. Chance of us getting anything decent this time? That would be a no. So the only thing we got out of 10 wishes was a new weapon, Dragons Bane. Now, we go to Zhongli. We're currently using the Blackcliff pole. Oh, I forgot that was a 4-star as well, to be fair. So, the new 4-star one we got was Dragons Bane. Increases damage against opponents affected by Hydra or Pyro. Now, we do have Bennett. Sorry, I'm just going to answer Discord. Dennis is asking, when are we streaming? So is I don't know if Dragon's Bane wouldn't be better. Yes, we do have Bennett and we can do pyro damage before we use the oh, no 4-star is better than Blackcliff. Oh really? Oh okay, fair enough. Then we stick to what we've got then. I don't think it can be enhanced. No, we can't refine it obviously. So we've got a 4-star spear that we didn't need basically. I suppose the only time a 4-star bit spear with that Dragon's Bane want to be good would be for a water or a hydro or pyro character, because if that obviously creates hydro or pyro, it's good for them. But other than that, deathmatch is equal to Blackcliff. Oh, so Blackcliff, Zhongling use it very well. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Well, once we level her up so we can actually use her more, which will happen at some point. So, out of 10 wishes, we didn't do very well, shall we say. Oh, I've got a load of items expired. Don't check these things. The other thing I was going to quickly check, because I've not looked for ages, I don't think we can ascend. We're short a few ingredients for a lot of characters. I still want to get Kiki ascended. We need a few bits of her. Like I said, once we get back to daytime streams in just over a week's time, we will focus on trying to get a few more characters higher up. That's kind of what we're lacking, is a second team. Boma we still want to get higher as well, but we still need some more treasure hoarders basically, and then we can get Foam up a little bit more. It still won't be quite strong enough. And then we did pull. Where's she gone? Kiki, Sucrose, Barbara, Junjin, Sayu, Lisa, Foma, Zhangling, Amber, Jean. We have got Jean, but again, we can't ascend her yet. We can actually make that material, to be fair. That is something we can craft. So we could get Jean up at some point. Oh, nice to have a secondary team with Jean in it. It's something we've got to work up towards, I think, more than anything else. But yeah, so some pretty poor wishes, shall we say. I've got to go back through at some point and look at artifacts. I've not looked at new ones or changed anything in ages, but I'll do that away from stream. We have got some new ones here. Thunderbird's Mercy, Witch's Flower Blaze, Snow Sweat Memory. There are some interesting names, some of these, I will say. So I need to have a look at these. In fact, actually, that's not bad for Electro. 2-piece set of Thundering Fury gives Electro damage bonus 15%. That's not bad. And we have got 2 pieces. That one, where is it? Thundering Fury, we've got 2 there. We've done our 10 wishes, Dennis. Shall I show you what we got? Dennis has now joined the chat. I'm going to quickly show him what we got. But yeah, that... I don't know how we gain those 2, but that's actually pretty good. We've got another one there, Noblest Oblige. There's a few I need to go through and have a look at these and upgrade some of our current ones. I'll do that off stream though. Farming, oh really, farming Fire got much easier, did it? Because I don't farm, I don't know. But that Electro one looks interesting. Although we won't have the Traveller Electro for much longer, once we get to the new area at least. Dennis, our wishes gave us Dragons Bane. 10 wishes, we got Dragons Bane. That's what we got in 10 wishes. So, yeah. I think it'll be useful, but not at this point in time. Okay, so we're going to crack on with the quest we picked at the start, just so we can get it done. It is worth 50 Prima Gems, but it was just another quest in Azuma done. Then we'll move back towards the Perch one. I'd like to be able to do the new area sooner rather than later, but obviously we've got to keep the story missions going before we head there. Just because I don't see the point in heading there too early. Obviously we won't have a Dendro character until we get there, because the Traveller won't change until we're there, so that's why I kind of want to wait. Can I not go through there? No, okay. So where are we actually going? So these are the places we've got to observe. Let's go there then. You got a weapon. It's one, yeah, but we can't use it. That's the only downside. Okay, we've got to observe. There's something here to observe. I think we're going to have to be fighting in a second by the looks of things. This is our first area we've got to go to for these 3 observations of the Mick-Age Furnace.
Lightning flash! Come at me! Cool frost! Teamwork is teamwork!
And we have the pogo stick to get us going. I do love Zhao. I think that pogo stick is brilliant.
Get out of here!
Nice reaction there as well. I know that's not going to do much.
Oh, so sorry.
This is bad.
Freeze.
Nice reaction there as well.
Take this.
Overloaded reaction.
Cool it.
Adventure time.
Nice overloaded. Right, that's him dealt with. Right, so this is the first of the ones we've got a good look at. My Morax is at 60. Dendro is broken. Why is Dendro broken? Don't use Electro Traveller. We only... So, good evening Storm, how are you? We use the Traveller at whatever element the story is currently at. So currently we're in Azuma, so currently the Traveller will be Electro until we head to the new area where it changes because of the story. Our strongest Traveller is probably Geo, to be honest. But ever since we only changed to depend on the story. So Electro Traveller has been with us quite a while. But once we get to the new area, once we finish in Azuma, then we'll change them. But until that, it will stay Electro until that point. That's just the way we've always played it, to be fair. But I hope you're well. These risks are something to do with the Fatui. So that's the first one observed. Still got another one to observe. Another 2 to observe, in fact. So, we can actually fast travel on the hill. So let's quickly go up here in the hill and then we'll head to the second one. There's also actually something here to do. We haven't actually unlocked yet, which is a fast travel. We can do that as well while we're here. We've got a Moro Lizard. There you go. Second one, okay, there's always going to be enemies. Wrong person to do Electro on that guy, wasn't he?
Halloween thunder!
Before me.
Nice reaction there.
Freeze.
Fall before me.
Everybody stand back!
This will
Dies
end you.
this. This moment will be frozen in time.
Pogo sticks ready.
Disappear. Here.
I think the only reason we survived in a lot of these missions at the minute is because of the pogo stick from Zhao. I think if we hadn't got him, I don't know what state we'd be currently in. Obviously not as good as we are currently. Still one left to go.
Off we go.
Why
do they never miss?
Give a bit of a reaction there, not as much as I would have liked.
Take cover. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Okay, we do need a heal.
Take this.
Too far away. Oh, that wasn't well. I was trying to heal Zhao. The only reason we changed him then was just so we could heal him a little bit. And obviously, that didn't work out. Ah. Yeah, that didn't quite go to plan. I can't stand there yet because I think because of the enemies. Because we haven't beat this guy, we actually can't go and do it yet.
Get out of here.
So, and he's fully healed again. At least there's only one of him.
Freeze.
That's something at least.
Fall before me.
Oh, so sorry.
Where's he gone? He fell off as we was trying to heal Zhao annoyingly.
Everybody stand
I will
back.
catch him on chat in a second as well. We'll get a reaction there. That'll do. I need Zhao to heal. I know he's so soft when it comes to damage. I need him to heal really.
This isn't over.
Get out of here.
Lament.
Okay. Now we should be able to defeat the samurai pretty quickly. As long as he doesn't run anywhere, we're fine. Like that.
Off we go.
Take this.
Nice reaction. There we go. Now we should be able to go and do the reason we're here. Let me catch him in chat quickly as well. Why is Dendro broken? Electro is the worst, Geo is the best, other Dendro is a contender for doing better. Yeah, like I say, we'll change the Dendro once we get to that area, to be fair. Geo has always been my strongest one. When we were Geo, we was really strong with the Traveller. Obviously, I don't know if that's changed now. It possibly has. Did they nerf Geo? I don't know. Someone was like, I don't know, his artifacts and weapons, so maybe. Why Zhao is still broken, they need to nerf him. Don't spam. What? Spam what? I don't spam it, it just recharges, I use it. Right. This is the next area we've got to get to, but for some reason, can't actually do anything here. So the actual bit we need to do is here, but it won't show it up. Why is that, I wonder? I wonder if, in fact, while we're here, let's quickly go and grab this. I don't think we've unlocked, that is the one we can heal at. Let's quickly heal over here. Even some artifacts on the same weapon, Electro works best with Zhao. Dendro has a reaction with all elements. Oh, wow, okay. Like I say, it's going to be a while before we're there, so I'm not too sure what it's going to be like for us, to be fair. But yeah, the Traveller will change when we get there. Right, we should be able to do this, but for some reason it won't open this one up. Now, the only thing I can think is there are enemies nearby. The last one we had to defeat the nearby enemies before we actually got the marker to come up. That could be the only thing I can think is that we're missing. There is also a fast travel nearby. Let's go and grab that quickly while we're here. I wonder if it is them enemies further back there that we've got to defeat before we can open up the next observation. That's the only thing I can think of to why we can't observe yet, is there are enemies nearby. So maybe we need to deal with these guys down here, because we would have passed them if we'd come here normally, but obviously we fast travelled. So let's deal with these and see if that opens it up.
Yeah. Lightning flash.
There was more than just a couple here, wasn't there?
Thunderclap.
Should get some nice reactions, hopefully.
To the berry.
Right, one's down. Let's defeat this other guy here.
Cheap tricks.
We can get him down quickly as well. That would be helpful. Right, second one's down. Just got the big guy to do.
Take this.
We get a reaction.
Will be frozen in time. Don't push your
Whoa.
luck. What's the hurry? Cool it.
Get out of here!
More reactions, the better.
Yeah. Yeah. Dodge this.
And he's down. So hopefully that's now opened up the area for to actually view the area we need to view. That was only a guess that might help us, just because we had to do it on the last one. Okay, we'll have to go back up and have a look to see if that has changed anything. Except Jiren and Nemo and Pyro. So it's not every reaction then. We've just taken 3 out of the equation. So you connect 4 reactions once. But Jiren and Nemo have no reaction with Dendro, and Pyro's reaction with Dendro is laughable. Oh really? So if you take away Geo, Nemo, Pyro, what are you left with? Hydro, Electro. So it's only good if Hydro and Electro then. Okay, so this still isn't open for us to go and do. For some reason, the marker's there, but we're missing something. So let's head to the third point. The third point's over here, so we'll do the other one down here first and see if we go back. Doesn't work with Cryo either. Oh wow, so it's actually quite restricted then, in theory. Right, so there's one here to go and look at. So go and do this one and see if this will activate for us. Hopefully it will. Okay, we've got to get into there then, don't we? Over here. Hopefully we're a high enough level, to be fair. Don't know if it'll let us pass through or not. As I say, I don't even know if this is the right mission we should be on. I kind of guessed. Right, the second one has now been viewed. So now I think we can go to the third one and hopefully it will let us do it this time. Electro buffs. So, has anyone had to change their team massively then because of the new Dendro characters, or is it just fitted in nicely? Okay, again, this still isn't here though. So the last one allowed us to go to it, it was yellow, we could go and stand on it. This one doesn't allow that. I'm not too sure why. Oh, it does now. There we go. It's activated now. We obviously had to move that a little bit. So that is all 3 now done. We've got to report back to Xavier. So, Xavier's back over here. Like I said, we only did this mission because it was in Inazuma and I thought this was the next story mission. It's not. We know that now. But we'll finish it off. It's 50 Prima Gems. And then we'll go back to the main storyline. I hope. Because we haven't quite hit the storyline with the Chasm yet either. It's still the same since they're too strongly broken apart. Oh, so the new characters don't fit into your team currently then, Simmer? But Dendro opens you up to use Electro more in the future. Is that something then? At least you've got that ability to use Electro more. Oh, the situation looks stable at least. The situation with the mid-cage furnace? Yes, indeed. From observations, the internal build-up of Tatagami energy doesn't seem too high. Really? The reason I initially activated the dome was to stop people from going inside, mostly because of the legal liability it puts on us. Basically, if too much energy accumulates inside, then this dome is completely useless. The main thing here is that everything's looking good right now, so it's happy days. No need to pour over mundane details at this point. How is the dome looking? It's got 3 rifts in it and a whole load of F2P. Rifts? Wait a moment. F2P? What are those sly Sneznesians, I don't know how to say that, or Sneznayans, doing all the way out here? Whatever it is, it can't be good. You've got that right, but if the current issues with the mid-cage furnace are the F2P's doing, then that complicates things. Goodness gracious, how can this be happening? I'm just a humble engineer, only wanted to come here to do a little research, do some filming, get a taste of Inazuma's delightful culture, etc., etc. Since you maintains a pyro and a Nemo, Dendro doesn't really... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I can understand that. Hopefully it means that people try new different combinations, though, as well. That's the thing. How did I go from that to being caught up in this whole mess? It began as a simple technical issue, then that soldier turned up, and all of a sudden, somehow a process issue. Then somewhere during said process, it transforms again into an Inazumian domestic affair that Outlanders are strictly prohibited from interfering in. Now that F2P are here, if it goes on like this, the nature of this problem is going to change quite radically indeed. It's all the F2P's fault. Always blame the F2P. Whatever, I'm here now, and I'm the only person capable of resolving the issue with the mid-cage furnace. Technically, ignoring it would be a compliant decision both in terms of process and in terms of who has jurisdiction over it, but I can't just leave it unresolved. Perhaps I just need to accept that for a researcher, this is just the way life is. Or as we say in Fontaine, c'est la vie. If the F2P are really here to try and get their hands on the Tatagami energy inside the mid-cage furnace, then the containment dome should be a major stumbling block to their plans. Were those rifts also? Indeed, there is no doubt in my mind that the F2P are at least tangentially related to those rifts. I see. So it's those cracks in the containment dome that are causing my instruments to give those anomalous readings. I must say, they're very stealthy. They managed to make it all the way here, damage the dome, and access the inside of the mid-cage furnace without anybody just finding out. The F2P are good at everything, except doing good. I like that answer. If that's the case, there's a real possibility here that they already made it inside. What if they destroyed the furnace? Are the F2P really so reckless? If it exploded, they would share the same fate as everyone else. I wouldn't put it past them. Here's no addition of Dendro benefits certain character very well. Which character is that? Dear me, they are truly daring. First things first, and find a way to scare them off. It's also strange that we got a skin for that character. I don't think I got the skin. You're talking about Fischl, aren't you? I don't remember getting the skin, to be fair. I may have done. Yeah, I didn't get it for free. I don't think we managed to do enough to get it for free. It never came to me. I never got it. So yeah, we never got Fischl. I don't know if it's because we didn't do enough into the event or what. We only did what we had time to do. I got no skin and no Fischl. Must find a way to scare them off. Give me a moment to think. I got it. Since they decided to sneak inside the mid-cage furnace quietly, it must mean they wish to avoid direct confrontation with the Shogunate. So all we need to do is make some sort of big dramatic gesture to make them think that the Shogunate is already onto them. It might just make them much more cautious in their approach, which will make our investigation much easier. Dramatic gesture? Do you know of the Kamijima cannon? It's a big gun built using the latest technology powered by electro. Shogunate had a few of them installed on this island for military purposes, since this is where the front line was. As the war went on, things changed, and now they're currently sitting there unused. Things changed? What exactly? You have to ask a soldier friend, but I'm sure he'll only tell you that he's not at liberty to disclose classified military intelligence. Probably. If you want my take, I think the Shogun's army underestimated the sophistication of their enemy. They installed the Kamijima cannons, hoping to halt Sango my pronunciation is horrendous. Sango no Maya's advance with overwhelming firepower. Just think, we're going to be doing, as the main live stream game as of 5th of September, we're going to be doing Ghost of Tsushima. As long as I have to read anything out loud, I should be okay. But although the Kamijima cannon does indeed pack quite a punch, it has a limited field of fire and is not very mobile. Most importantly, big artillery guns like these need several people to operate them, and maintenance is a real headache. Trying to defend the mid-cage furnace and the Kamujima cannons at the same time meant that our soldier friend and his comrades would spread too thinly. So ultimately, it actually gave Sangomaya an opportunity. After making it past the Kamujima cannon's field of fire, they quickly took down the forces guarding the furnace. There was 2 cannons of Dendro. Oh, you forgot about Miko. Okay. Before the Shogun's army could emergency reinforcements to the furnace, they had already withdrawn from there and started attacking from a different direction. Constantly being dragged back and forth kept the Shogunate's forces fully occupied, so when the furnace started having problems, they were forced to halt production. Meanwhile, the Kamujima cannons installed in the wild become essentially useless against the kind of tactics employed by the Sangomaya's side. Suffice it to say that as far as on the fighting side went, Sangomaya had the upper hand. So did Sangomaya damage the furnace? I don't think so. They should be well aware that the Tatagami sealed inside wouldn't treat Sangomaya or the Shogunate any differently from each other if the furnace was destroyed. All they want is to continuously harass and attack the furnace to be a nuisance to the Shogun's army and slowly wear them down. I wonder who it is that is planning all these precise attacks from Sangomaya's side. Well, that's enough chit-chat. Whatever the case, the Kamujima cannon will definitely cause an imaginable ruckus, which is just what we need. As a result of some miraculous confidence, I actually know how to operate the cannon. Does this miraculous coincidence have to do with Fontaine? Well, I won't get deeper into it. But we do have other technologies besides just maintaining and producing equipment. What if the containment dome breaks? As I said before, the containment dome is meant to stop people from entering. The 2 have already broken through, that much you've seen with your own eyes. Though it may seem like it's just a few small tears, the truth of the matter is that the dome is actually barely holding up. It's not good. If they're left unchecked, even the furnace is alright, they'll definitely find another way to cause problems. If we don't destroy the dome, we'll have to go through the... Sorry, my eyes are watering and I can't read. We'd have to go through the 3 tiers that the Fatui... 3 tears, sorry. I'm sure it says tears. Tears. That the Fatui made to repair the furnace. We'll be fishing about for those Fatui to shoot. But if we destroyed it altogether, not only would it shock the Fatui and provide us with an advantageous opportunity, but also allow us to have more routes to choose from. Besides, if we can repair the mid-cage furnace in time, everything will return to normal, even if we do destroy the containment dome. Have a little in faith in me and in the marvellous technology of my homeland, Fontaine. Come, let me mark the locations. Okay, so there's the 3 cannons on the map. Don't we need to prepare some projectiles? Normally we would, but the cannons use a very special type of projectile. That's why the Shogunate is so lax about leaving these huge cannons in the wild. As I said before, I happen to know how to operate this sort of cannon. What I also know is how to make use of electro to bypass our projectile-related limitations. But since neither has a vision, if we ought to get hold of some stable elemental power, we should go ask the treasure hoarders. We might borrow a few of those curious small bottles in which they seal some. Don't worry, I can control the elements. What? But you're not a bearer of vision. I guess we all have our own little secrets, eh? I shan't pry. Then on behalf of a special review board, I'll be trusting you with this task. I'm confident that we'll make a wonderful team. We will if he stops talking. Okay. Activate the 3 cannons to destroy the rift. That's the plan. So, do I need to look on the map then to find the cannons by any chance? Because it's not showing on my map, so I think I just need to stop my eye watering would be helpful. My eyes do play out from time to time. We've had it before. It's annoying. Quest items. Where's our... There we go. Cannon map. So, okay. So when we look on our map, island on its own, island with one above it, and island above that. So one is here, and one is here. Let's go here, from here, and we'll get across to that one. We can fast travel to the middle one. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. So we want to go to that one over there for the cannon, I believe. And then we can fast travel to that one. This also gives us a fast travel point as well. So that's another one unlocked. More Prima Gems as well. Good evening, Superman. How are you? So there's the cannon. There's a few enemy here. I'm assuming we're going to take care of. And the fast travel point is just over there. So we'll grab this first while we're here. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Okay. Can we fire the cannon, or do we need to deal with the enemies? I'd rather ignore the enemies where possible. Okay, we've got some exploration knowledge to look at. Kamijima cannon. Giant and powerful cannon. Normally requires a special kind of ammunition to fire, but it can also charge using electro energy. Characters carrying electrogram or affected by electro in proximity to the cannon can charge it. Okay, so we can either be affected by it or we can charge it ourselves, but we'll summon the electrogram. Cannon is done. This kind of cannon does not have a point and shoot aiming facility. You must adjust the elevation or orientation in order to fire on target. Okay, where am I firing at? I think I'm firing. I've kind of got a guess, but I think we're going at that rift there. I don't know how high we need to be. Is that too high? I think it's going to be too high. Let's go there. Hey, can I go wrong? Okay, so we weren't high enough. And we need to be further to the... There, let's try that. There we go. First one's done. So one rift destroyed, one cannon used. Next cannon, we can head straight there because we're fast travel. Let's heal first. I'm assuming we'll have to fight in a minute, so I'll quickly heal and we can fast travel to the second. There we go. That was really loud for some reason. Second one is here. Cannon, actually, we fast traveling is perfect because we're straight there. We'll take the electrogram again. So, it is a kind of a guesstimation on where we're firing. I think we've got the right angle. But we did show last time we need to be higher. Let's see how we are here. No, further to the left. Right height, just not far enough to the left. That should be. Second rift down. Perfectly done. Right, last one is on that island, I believe. Over here. That's the island of it on, I'm pretty sure. So it's not the first one we can see, it's the one behind that one. This is where we're going to get to. So... Obviously there's no point in us hanging around fighting things and we can just get to what we're trying to get done. As I say, I thought this was the quest we should be on. I don't think it is in terms of where we are with the story. More enemies here. Well,
Lightning flash!
we should take them on because we may get materials that we need from them, to be fair.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Evil conquering! Here!
And when you've got Xiao on his pogo stick, shouldn't be too hard to get rid of them.
Here!
I got careless.
Worthless!
Picked
Here!
the wrong test
I
subject.
think they're down. They are. Perfect. Handguard. Okay, didn't give me what I was hoping it would. Okay, last cannon we're going to go and do. Some more meat from that. Ah, that's what I was after. Treasure Hoarder Insignia. That's what I was hoping for. And we only got one, I think. Mainly because we need it for Thoma. On that. Yeah, we need more Treasure Hoarders Insignia for Thoma. Still a long way off. Okay. I've got myself turned around now, haven't I? Have a quick look. So we want to be heading across to here. So that's over this way. So easy to get yourself turned around when you're not looking properly. Or summarise around by the looks of things. Two of them at least. If I can avoid fighting them, I would have. Although it's treasure hoarders, isn't it? I suppose we should be dealing with them.
Bellowing thunder!
Cool it!
Lightning flash!
Might avoid that guy though. We don't have to take him on. All it is doing is slowing us down. He hates giving bandits 3.1 can't come fast enough. Okay, from here we've gone too high, so we want to go over there basically, don't we? We're looking for a cannon. You don't skip banners very often though, do you, Simmer? Right, got a few things we can pick up whilst here. As I say, I'll have a look before our next stream of Genshin next week. I'll have a look and see if I can sort out artifacts and the like. Okay, where's our cannon? Because that's what we're here for. So that's what we need to find. Pretty sure... Ah, it's got to be up there, doesn't it? Got to be up there. Hop off. There we go. Yeah, I'd say it's above us. Hoping we can get up there. And get stuck. There's a chest there. I'm guessing there's something... Oh, okay. Maybe not. Do I need to do something to that? Right. I think we need an electro... Don't we, to do that? This, in fact. That will give us the chest. No, that won't give us the chest. I know what I need to do. I need to follow the other. There's another one of those around, and I need to follow it up. I think, and that will give us that chest. But let's not worry about that for the minute. Let's do the cannon while we're here. One more rift to do. There's a character. You usually just spam wishes and pray to get something, but since it's a character I'm looking forward to. 3.1, some same appearance for it. And who tells Rerun is coming soon? Oh, okay. It makes sense. So, see, I never save Primogems for a particular banner, do I? I just give 10 we wish. But actually, saving a particular banner does make sense. Did we reach it on our first attempt? Not quite. Higher we need to go. So I can understand saving for a particular banner. That does make a lot of sense, to be fair. Knock knock. Achievement complete. We'll report back to Xavier. Nice little achievement for knock knock, though. 5 Primogems. We'll take it. Same as someone coming good if you need that kind of complete your team. Or a certain strong... Yeah, I know, I completely understand that. Obviously, I don't look at these things, so... I kind of... I don't know, I kind of want to still... I want us to stay as natural as possible, so... Not looking at a specific banner or character, not, you know, waiting for that to happen before we do something. I know that's not the way to be successful at this, but... I don't know, it's just the way I like to play, I suppose. Right. Let's go and report back to Xavier, shall we? And he's over here. You shouldn't bother to do that. You're in Zhao. Fair enough. Zhao is the only reason I think we're as successful as we are in a lot of fights. If it wasn't for Zhao, we would be nowhere near strong enough for some of the fights we get into. Right. It's going to be a long conversation again. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. I guarantee it's going to be a long conversation, so apologies in advance. Xavier likes to talk, and he doesn't talk for himself, which is really annoying. Okay, Xavier, tell me it's all done. You're back. My, that was loud. My eardrums are still ringing. After hearing the cannons, the Fatui most certainly suspect that Shogunate has become aware of their activities. Still, something seems off here. Why hasn't Tatagami energy began to leak out after the containment dome was destroyed? Could it be that some of the mid-cage furnaces systems are operational and have already purified some of the energy? Or perhaps the Fatui are collecting that energy. Whatever the case may be, please take this opportunity to go and find out. Watch out, it's the Fatui. Oh, watch out, it's the Fatui, they're behind us. Was what he meant.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Shouldn't get careless.
I'm going in!
I see through you. Let's move. It's time for a flash freeze.
Frostbite.
You can't run. Well, try.
Didn't see
Come
that
on.
coming.
Ah! Getting badly hurt there,
we
but
go.
Bennett was that.
This is just
Bennett's down.
Ugh.
Bennett did not last long there. Okay. I do need to bring Bennett back, I think. I've got Zhao back. Zhao do his thing for a second, see how much damage we can take off those, but he's getting hurt whilst doing it. I think we're about to lose Zhao now. Yeah, Zhao's down. We barely did any real damage to him. We need to get Bennett back for healing. So, let's go food. I haven't really looked at food to see what we've got in stock as well, which isn't helpful. Normally I would, and we haven't for a while. Leave Paimon do the talking, but there's no talk. I have to read it because there's no talking. Okay. Rhymes a character. I want Zhao, but obviously Bennett heals everyone else. We're going to put an attack buff on as well. And a defense buff. I think we're okay.
This one's well done.
I'm getting tired of this game.
You can't run.
Wow. We need Oskaya there as well, to be fair.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Bennett's going to lock the game in a second. These guys are tough.
Adventure time.
It's that blast
Take this.
of ice that's doing it. That's where we're struggling. Traveller's going to be down. Traveller's down. We're going to lose everyone in this fight.
Dodge this.
I don't know how. Kai's down. Bennett's our last hope, and he's not going to last long himself. Although, we have got healing for Bennett. But he's the only character I can heal because I haven't got anyone else. I've got to wait till before anyone else comes in.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
We go.
I see through
And now Bennett's nearly down.
Benny's adventure team. I have failed.
I probably could have healed Bennett, but we'd lost everyone else. Right, let's go back and do it again. Let's go and heal first. That went badly wrong very quickly. It's the ice that was the problem. That was only for his enemies with shields. He struggles to break enemy shields. He just doesn't take damage well, does he? When he gets hit hard. And I think that's the issue with him. Other than that, he's a really good character. I like the pogo stick and, you know, how that works. But he takes damage. It's bye-bye very quickly. Let's do that one. We've only got one defense. I'm assuming defense is still in play. It is. Right, hopefully that's increased their attack. We've got these three guys to beat. It's the ice guy that's causing the problem. Kind of want to focus on him, but that might also be a bad decision.
Get out of here! Adventure time. Boring.
You're not going anywhere. It's time for a flash for chill to
Get out of here!
Nice
go.
reactions there.
I'm going in.
You can't run.
Cool it.
Wrong person. Right, shield's down at least.
Lightning flash.
This is the only guy that was causing us problems, so we can get rid of him as quickly as we can. The better. He was the one that caused us so many issues last time. So yeah, to get him down would be a massive bonus.
This isn't over.
Dodge this.
One down anyway.
Let's calculate it.
Take this.
Come on. Two down. There's only one left now. The big guy that was causing the problem before is down.
This one's well
Just this
done.
guy to deal with.
Freeze!
You need to hurry up.
Lightning flash!
Roast
Reaction.
fry. This one's well done. You need to hurry up. Roast fry.
I wouldn't say we're doing a lot of damage to him, annoyingly.
Everybody stand back!
Traveller needs healing as well, which isn't helpful.
You need to hurry up.
He's got a shield, I think that's causing me the issue.
Roast fry.
We are getting an overloaded reaction, but it's
You need to hurry
so
up.
few and far between.
This one's
Frostbite.
done. Roast
Lightning flash!
You need to hurry up.
Off we go!
No point doing fire damage.
Well done. Roasted fry.
Just trying to get damage and kind of grind him down, I suppose. We haven't got an easy way of getting past that shield of his, I don't think.
Roasted fry.
Need a heal. Traveller's going to need healing very
Well
soon.
done.
I know obviously fire's not going to work on him, but it gives us a chance to get Bennett's
I'm going
ability in play. We can then heal, which the Traveller needs. He is nearly down. Say nearly, probably not as close as I would have liked. We'll catch up on chat once we're through with this fight as well. Right, there we go. That was tough. I love how the Pyro just takes for negative damage if you don't have Hydra in the team. Yeah, because we don't have a Hydra in the team, that was tricky. What am I meant to do with this guy? I always forget. I've seen him a few times and I always forget what I'm meant to do with him. He's gone now. Right, we've got to speak to Xavier again. But yeah, we need... The only way to deal with them guys is Hydro, but the only one we've got is Barbara, and she's quite low level, annoyingly. I think this is why we need a second team. I need at least one strong character of each type of element, ideally. That would be helpful. But let's speak to Xavier. We managed to complete it. Let's speak to Xavier. Goodness me, they don't beat around the bush, do they? This is how the Fatui roll. Their lack of care for delicacies of law are really... well, cough. The further they are from me, the better. It seems like their target's Tatagami Energy, which is within the furnace. Go check up on the state of the storage device inside the furnace while the Fatui are distracted. All this ruckus we're making. If you encounter any Fatui, why? Take them out. I have every confidence in your abilities. Right, we're going to make our way inside the furnace, by the looks of things. Should use Electrotraver's skill and switch to Zhao to pick up the sigils as Zhao gets down. Oh, okay. I hadn't thought of that, to be fair. That's a very good shout. That's something we need to look at then. Good evening, Magnus. How are you? Your girlfriend always raged from this game. Really? Why? Okay, furnace. I just want to... Should we heal first? Yeah, let's heal first. And then we're going to head into the furnace. Or get close to it. It does just say get close to the furnace. So how close we're going to get to it, I don't know. Nice lizard tail. Okay, that's where we're going to get to. There is a bridge over here. One up. I think we're taking electro damage here. Just noticed that. Okay. I think we can now get down to it. And then back up again. So we'll get over there. That's where we're heading. This is... I'm gonna take damage while I'm here, aren't I? Okay, we are here. This is where we need to be. Doesn't mean to sit down. There we go. This should be the furnace. Okay, let's go. There's a device that contains. Let's record it down and let him have a look at it. Okay. Take a picture. Oh, I've got to take a picture. I always forget about how to I've got to put the camera in play. There we go. There we go. There's a picture taken. During my test with their interactions, use similar energy 2 times sucrose elemental skill. Oh wow, okay. I like the fact you do your test to her. Right, we've got to report back to Xavier now. We got all the way in here and now we've got to report back to Xavier. All that. There's a few things to pick up. Just quickly grab those. We are very low on health for the traveller at this point. Something to be aware of. Because we're too close to it. Okay, before we lose all our health with the traveller, let's go and heal again. But yeah, no, I like the fact you do your own tests. I think that's quite cool. Right, we need to get a marker off the map that I accidentally put down, the pin. So yeah, unfortunately, like I say, we can't go to... I'm not going to go to new area till the story lets us, so we're a little way off being to the new area. We've got a few things still to do in Inazuma. Lots of side quests as well. The amount of side quests we've got, and still lots to pick up. We didn't pick up all the side quests in Leeway. There's going to be a lot more to do side quest wise. There's always something to do on this, to be fair. Even if we don't grind, there's still plenty to do. Xavier, see what does he have to say this time. Did you find the device? Yes, and I took a picture of it. Please tell me that's enough. Let me take a look. Good, it hasn't suffered too much damage. If all the other emergency systems working normally, most of the energy circuits inside the device should have been cut off already. That I will consider great fortune, even amidst our many miseries. I have a few more preparations to make. I also need to give the problems we face here at the furnace some thought. Come find me after a while. We still have a lot of work to do here. So that's their 50 Prima Gems. That first quest with him is done. We do have a new quest. Talk to him again. But the problem with talking to him again, we do get another 20 Prima. We're 50 for the first one. The reason I'm not going to... do we continue his quest? Or do we do the one I think we should be doing, which is this one? That's the questions. Because obviously we can't do Unexpected Guest until we've done Taurus Iracundus and Imperatix Umbrosa. I haven't done either of those, to be fair. But Catherine in Leeway does have something for us. So I wonder if that's the one we need to do next. I wonder if that starts that. Do you know what? Let's go and speak to her in Leeway. Mainly because I was hoping we could at least start the Chasm storyline. I think that might open it for us, to be fair. I could be completely wrong. We can also, while we're in Leeway, craft the item to get Jean leveled up to 20, which would also give us a wish. That might be a good shout as well. Whilst we're here, we should have the stuff to do it, I believe. So, Jean, I always miss where she is.
I'll be as tall as my...
Jean. So to ascend her, we need a Nemo hypostasis. Oh no, sorry, we need the Veuda turquoise sliver. Sliver of turquoise. I'll always forget which one we actually need. So, sliver of turquoise. That's the wrong one, isn't it? That's not a sliver. Where's my slivers? Here we go. Not that one. There we go. That's the one we need. So if we can convert... only need one. And the ingredients are 19, yeah, plenty of those. Yeah, let's do that. That will then give us a wish automatically from Jean. That levels her up as well. I knew it was possible to do it. I just needed to wait until we were at a point to do so. So Jean can now be ascended.
Good. On to our next.
And then we can collect our standard wish. Obviously, we could actually level her up again and ascend her again when we want to, because we can actually make that bit that she needs, the actual fragment. We could actually make that if we needed to. But I don't think any of our current characters were anywhere near the higher level people. We're nowhere near. We need to get Bennett and Kaya up, ideally, or someone in to replace Kaya if we get someone a higher level. Taking info from the net is handy, but I'm also doing my own tests. It's more to get a feel of how things should fall into place. That's definitely not a bad thing, though, doing your own tests, is it? I like the idea. I don't have the time, but I like the idea behind it. Right, let's go and speak to Catherine. I wonder if this is how we start the Chasm quests. Possibly. It could be the prerequisite. Also, while we're here... Okay, I've only got 2. So we only do the standard wishes once we reach 10 free wishes. Don't touch it. I'm not spending Prima Gems on it. So, speak to Catherine.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
At least I don't have to talk at least.
Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Even I have a private life, you know.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Good evening, Ghosted. How are you?
But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
Whatever makes you happy.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find her.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
So we can now
then.
start the
Thanks,
Chasm
Catherine.
quest line.
We'll head there right
One
away.
step closer to
Very
the
well.
new area.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. The cream of the echoing depths started. So that is the main story in Inazuma currently finished. We can now head for the main quest line in the chasm. I'm one step closer exploring this new area. I don't know how long the chasm quest line is, but I'm sure we're about to find out. So this is the miner who did the request. Go and speak to him and see what he needs. Main quest, generally I don't need to talk and say what they're saying because they do talk for themselves, main quests. That's why I like them a lot more than the other ones. Right, let's see what he wants from us. So there is no Horizon Forbidden West DLC. I've looked into this. It's only a DLC for the VR. It's not a DLC for anyone else. It's a VR edition. From what I looked into, someone else had told me there's a DLC for Horizon Forbidden West coming, and there isn't. From what I can find out, it's just a VR one. But it does look interesting. You've got VR, haven't you, Goated? So it'd be interesting to see what it's like. If you let me know if we do get it. because it does sound interesting.
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
You can't join me while I'm doing the
great,
main
good
quest
to
line,
meet
Dennis.
you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's complicated. Yeah, well, you can't join us when we're doing main quest line, because main quests don't allow multiplayer to be on, do they, for them? Otherwise, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, not while we're doing the main quest, you won't be able to join. Or I can't do the main quest if you do join. That's the problem.
Oh, all right then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehoi, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the Chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval.
Yeah, so from what I've seen, I looked into it, and it's something coming to VR only, from what I can see so far. I'm surprised nothing else has been announced, to be honest. But yeah, we'll just wait and see, I suppose. I'm surprised nothing else has been added or been talked about yet. That's the only thing I can find, though, is the VR side.
But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Good evening, Lisa. How are you?
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
I don't dare imagine what's going on inside the chasm.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
Regarding Horizon, did you hear the Umbrella Academy people are going to handle the Horizon Zero Dawn show? No. I hadn't heard that. That's quite cool. If you haven't seen Umbrella Academy, have a look at it on Netflix. It is incredible. Third season has just finished, and it is amazing. I mean, I would say that's going to be in very good hands then if they're the people handling it.
Hey! You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my
I'm
mining
hoping it'll be
permit
good as
going
well,
to
to be fair.
waste.
The new Lord of the Rings
We'll
starts on
take
Amazon
it.
Prime
We're
in September as well.
curious ourselves now, too.
That looks good.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Yeah, I'm up to date with House of Dragons. It started off really well, I think. I think it's started extremely well. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes as well. The other thing I've watched and up to date with is She-Hulk on Disney. She-Hulk's pretty good. I know there's a few people not liking it, but I think it's pretty good at the minute. Right, please head to the Chasm underground mines. So there's no marker. Oh, actually, we can fast travel. because we've already been down here before for an event, so we can actually get here really quickly. So that's helpful. Yeah, very good style, isn't it? I like that you can see so many similarities as well to Game of Thrones, which I really like.
Is this where that miner guy wanted us to investigate? Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again?
The defiled statue.
Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order.
So we've already been to the chasm. There was an event a little while back which involved the chasm. That's why we've got the fast travel points already. It's a bit weird the fact that it's not mentioning that in the story, but obviously the event, I can understand why it's not. But it's, yeah, the conversation doesn't kind of catch up with the fact we've already been here once before.
Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh?
Ah, look what it is.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
He's never been here before, okay.
I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
First, tell me what you're doing here.
That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you didn't actually catch up with my sister last time?
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that! Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Why don't you tell me who you really are? Who is the Twilight Sword? Let's do that.
So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Khaenri'ah, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Sounds like your sister was right.
What is the history between you and my sister?
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
The journey's end?
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
Let's go and investigate.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
let's go and have a look indeed. So, in the depths, an unexpected reunion, and Grave of the Guardian is now the new quest we're on. We'll grab the achievement quickly. When one gazes into the abyss, all the Primogems do add up. So many achievements we see to look at. But again, until we finish all the story, there's no point trophy hunting or doing the achievements. And the amount of side quests we've got, there's even a side quest in here as well, down there somewhere. But yeah, there's no point doing all that until we've finished all the story, I think. So once we finish the new story in the Dendro, we'll start doing a lot more exploration, side quests, that kind of good stuff. As long as there's time, obviously, before a new event comes out. That's why we struggle to do too much of the main story quite a bit. It's because there's always a new event, and every time there's a new event, obviously that's the focus. So we've always missed out or lacked time to do the main story because of new events, as they're always the focus. Thanks for the like, much appreciated.
Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean, you know something about this?
As it happens, I do.
Did I miss something? Does it have anything to do with the Upside Down City? Upside Down City.
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
The curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
So you're saying?
Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
I'm not sure.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold, one that causes them great despair.
So these Hilichurls really are from?
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it, and yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean, there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured. And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Under attack? Seems so calm, doesn't he?
Lightning flash!
Off we go!
Disappear!
It's now time.
Worthless! Here! Here!
Do keep trying to move to be near where they are. His spread is pretty good, to be fair.
Oh, so. Dodge this.
Nice melt reaction as well there.
Get out of here! Adventure time!
One down.
Take this.
Get out of here!
Probably should have used that more to heal Zhao, to be fair. To be fair, these aren't doing too bad to take down.
Adventure time!
Cool it.
There we go. Wasn't too bad.
Who are those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Khaenri'ah.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Someone's watching us.
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one.
Well, he's not attacking for a start. He's gone.
It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible?
Grab some tissues,
Could
really.
He retain self-awareness for 500 years without it. But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Maybe he recognized you.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Right, we're pressing onward to the city then. Always check the box, you never know what's inside it. Now, city is up. That's where we're heading. I didn't wonder if we could do anything. Okay.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Puzzle time, huh?
Don't waste your time.
Huh?
Not puzzle time.
Khaenri'ah's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
So was this the upside down city built by Khaenri'ah, or was this upside down city built by the Abyss Order? Let's go by Khaenri'ah.
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Khaenri'ah? Whoa, Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Khaenri'ah. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Yeah, don't want to fall down because I don't think we're getting back up for a while. Okay, go to lit room in the ruins. Come on, you get up there. Okay. A couple of people we've got to defeat, I think. Or maybe not.
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
Okay. Fighting time.
Lightning flash!
Everybody stand back! That's gonna hurt in the
Lament!
Zhao back in.
Here!
Annoyingly, the other one's not coming that close. It's only really doing a lot of damage to one.
Boring! Take this!
Okay, one's down. One to go.
Lightning flash!
Get out of here!
Don't get frostbite. Boring!
I don't want to waste Zhao's move really now, as this guy's nearly down, and I don't know what we're going to be facing next.
Get out of here!
So we'll hold off on using Zhao for the minute.
Dodge this!
Adventure time!
Take this!
Oh, come on out of the corner.
Out of the way!
There we go.
Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
Okay, let's climb up. Yeah, I don't. Just in case we're going to fight a tougher enemy in a minute, I'd hold off on using Zhao's big move.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
I'm glad I saved it now.
Huh? They're not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
There's hilly shells behind them.
Hold on, I think they...
They're coming! Quick, get them!
Fighting again, we are indeed.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Take this!
Right, one is down, one to go.
Oh, so sorry.
In fact, two are down, I think. To be fair.
Get out of here!
If two are down, it means this is the last one. I was right when I first said it.
Boring!
Zhao's move is nearly ready to go.
Get out of here!
Freeze!
Right,
That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying to hide.
they're not that difficult to defeat, to be fair. I'm not sure what level they are. I didn't actually see it. But yeah, not too bad. Right, let's have a look at these hilly trails.
Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh.
The hilly trails are preparing to meet their end.
They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
More knights. I'm glad I saved Xiao's ability. Let's try to avoid fighting them. Fighting them is meaningless. Okay. That's the guy we saw before.
The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again. And now they're retreating. Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa. What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Bane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the Hilly Churls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
Dainsleif knows him.
He's from
And knew
500
him.
years ago, too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference.
Thanks for the like,
Against
much
the might of
appreciated.
the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah.
Ah.
These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah. If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these Hilly Churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run.
So they're not talking to us, so they're telling the Hilly Churls behind them to escape.
Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Right, we've got about 15-20 minutes left, so we're going to continue on. Obviously, we do need to stop on time-ish. Where are you going to take us? I don't want to go all the way back over there, though. Right, we need to keep going up, potentially. But we can't get in there. We can't go up from here, so... Is it tree? I don't want to follow that too far. It's nice to grab the chest, but I don't want to have to go too far away from where we're heading. See where it's going to go. Oh no, actually heading the same place. Oh, that's ideal.
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights. Guess that Halfdan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
And that fast travel's upside down. The new fast travel unlocked. That's quite cool, that's upside down though, like the city is. Where are you going now? Just over here, so we grab a chest. Still playing? Absolutely still playing.
I'll keep this close.
They've added a new area as well, but we're not high enough level to go to the new area just yet. There's a whole new area been added. We've been playing it for a while, yeah, we haven't been able to play it as much recently, but we've been playing it for a fair while. Alright, where are we heading? I'm not too sure. where we're heading. Is that down below us? Or not? Go across to here. Oh, it's up there. I did wonder. Don't do that. There we go. Go to the chamber at the centre of the ruined summit. So we're still going to head further up, I believe. Although we're facing the right way, so actually it's over there. I was going to fall down there. But yeah, we've been playing for a fair while. Like I say, we've not managed to really do too much recently because we've only been able to do evening streams. But yeah, it's been a good while.
Why so quiet?
There's still lots of story to do and lots of side quests.
Nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
But on top of that, now they've added a new area as well with more story to it, and new characters, new element type as well. There's always something to do. Okay, I think we go up here. Make sure I've not missed anything. More hilly trails. Are we heading over there? I think we're heading over there, aren't we? Lots of side quests everywhere. We've still got loads to pick up. We've got a load in our quest log as well, still to do. We'll have to go back and focus on side quests at some point.
Look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the
I finished Horizon Zero Dawn.
Come on, let's go!
That's the series is already on the channel. And for Forbidden West. The next game we're doing is Ghost of Tsushima, starting the 5th of September. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn we did a while ago now, actually, to be fair. Okay. I think we're heading through there by the looks of things. Just make sure there's nothing in here I can pick up. What's that? Lumen Spa. I don't think I've got a key, have I? No. Orb of Blue Depths, you need 9. Okay, so I'm going to open that up. Oh, TV series, sorry. I'm not sure actually of the release date. I don't think there is a date yet. Let me have a quick look. I'm pretty sure I've not heard a release date. Lisa was in chat earlier and was saying people that handled Umbrella Academy are also doing the series for Horizon as well. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, there is no release date. Umbrella Academy is taking it on. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, there is no release date. Still, I don't even think it's been filmed yet, to be fair. If they've only just added, like, developers and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, they've confirmed that Aloy will be the main character, which we kind of knew. Wouldn't be the same without it, would it? We still don't know who's playing Aloy. And it's still unclear when the show might even be released. And that's from an interview done with Steve Blackman, who is now helping develop it. So, yeah, long way off. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. I think it's a long way off. You're talking, I'd say, a couple of years. So 2024 possibly would be my guess. I can't see it being done for next year. If they've not even named who's playing Aloy yet, and that means they've not filmed yet. Yeah, I'd say 2024, personally.
Look! Up there! A water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, It is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves.
But good evening, by the way. I don't know if I said good evening. How are you today?
Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
An Abyss Order device?
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Well, there's a door.
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now?
Halfdan's back.
Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
Does he want us to follow him, maybe?
He ran off, but he didn't disappear like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
He doesn't seem to hold any malice toward us.
True. So, we going then?
Of course. Right, we've got to follow Halfdan. Oh, we've got another achievement. Grave of the Guarded done. Grab that achievement. We've got about 10 minutes just under left, so we'll see how much more we can get done. There is quite a lot of talking involved, which main story there always is. So I'm not entirely sure how much more we'll get done.
Halfdan jumped down over there. Let's follow him.
He did jump down. Where did he jump to? Oh, there. Okay. Now, I don't want to obviously press circle and drop down really quickly, because I've noticed as well, if you do that too high, you actually take damage. I'd rather not take damage, to be fair. Thank you for the like, with much appreciated. Let's get to a decent height, it's not too bad. I think we might be okay now. No, we still lost a little bit of health there. That's the problem with dropping down too far, it seems.
Disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
Okay. Hopefully we've got enough time to carry on and do a little bit more. There are some slimes here. Geo slime.
Lightning flash!
I don't think there's any point using Zhao's main attack just yet, because I'd rather save that for an opportunity when we actually need it. It's only one slime.
Lightning flash!
Missed it.
Cool it!
It's not even attacking us, to be fair.
Get out of here!
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here.
Let's get his shield back now. Nice reaction. We like.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time. Take this!
Tried to attack from here, didn't it, there?
Get out of here!
The first, like, meaningful attack it's had, to be fair.
Dodge this!
Obviously, Zhao would have killed us really quickly for us, but I think it's a waste of him to do it on something like this.
Get out of here!
Right, that's slime taken care of. Right, we're heading further in by looks of things. So we've done these before. This is Lumen Spires, activated those. So we've been here as part of the event, like I said before. So that's why some of this is done. Starshroom. There's a Ruin Guard over there. I'm ignoring the Ruin Guard for the minute. Take the Starshroom there.
That way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see.
Okay, we've got about 5 minutes, so hopefully we can get this next bit done. Can't overrun too much just because of time.
It's a humble hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Right, we may be best off stopping at this point before we do the investigating, because there are probably going to be loads of talking after we investigate, so this might be the ideal time to stop, to be fair. Let's go and grab... We should get one Prima Gem there. So, we did do 10 wishes this evening on the Viridescent Vigil, and we got one weapon out of 10 wishes. The weapon we got, I know this is a backwards way of looking. The weapon we actually got was Dragons Bane, so it doesn't help our current team. What I'm going to do, we've got loads of weapons, loads of artifacts to look at. What I'm going to do off stream, try and go through them, key ones we need, or will be good later on. Try and play around with the ones we're using in our team currently. Try and make that better as well. That's the plan. But unfortunately, we are out of time. This game stays, guys. Deal with it. I don't think it was saying get rid of it. It will be staying. But yeah, there's still lots to do. Lots to see. Quest-wise, like I say, we've got all these side quests to do. All of these, plus loads we haven't even picked up yet. So, there's loads of stuff still to do, as far as I'm concerned. But unfortunately, that is it. Until we finish this mission as well, co-op mode is now disabled. It's because it's part of the main quest line. You can't do co-op main quest line. But yeah, unfortunately, that is us done for this evening. We're out of time. Sergeant will know when great an accident. We do not like them down. Thank you, Gators. But yeah, that is us done for now, I'm afraid. I know streams are very short in the evenings and very few and far between this week, and it's going to be pretty similar next week, I think, as well. Depending if my other half knows if she's planning a day out for the whole day ahead of time. If she does, then we can maybe get a few daytime streams in. As it stands, I don't think it will. We've got one more week of evening streams only, and then as of the 5th of September, we start Ghost of Tsushima Monday morning, and it'll be a 4-hour stream. So we should hit it hard, really get into it in them 4 hours. That will be Monday the 5th of September. You leveled up your Geo statue to 9. Nice. You achieved lifetime first. Thank you, Gated. we are back again this week. We've got one more live stream this week. It is Saturday evening, and we're going to continue on with Assassin's Creed Chronicles. We've still got to finish off the Indian storyline before moving on to Russia. So that is coming up on the channel as well. But yeah, that's about it. There will be a channel update probably, I want to say next week, but I've got to get it done. I kind of know what I want to talk about, but I've got to get it sorted. I have received a date through for the spinal injections, but I've got no information still. I think I talked about this on stream the other day. I think it was Saturday. We have a date for spinal injections, but no information. So obviously I won't be able to stream that day for the injections because it's an all-day thing, so I'm told. But because I don't know what recovery's like, I've been told by the physio what should happen or could happen. Thank you for the like, much appreciated if they were. But I don't know what state I'm going to be in afterwards, if that makes sense. I don't know what bits of me will still work because it's effectively a nerve block. And it's to help with the foot, which is fine. And if I can't use my leg, that's not an issue. But I don't know if it's going to affect anything else, like hands and stuff. But hopefully I'll have some more answers close to the time. If it does affect things, it's obviously going to put us back. We won't be able to do much for a week or so. Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, the date for it is in October. So we've got a good little while yet anyway. So we'll hopefully have enough stuff to keep ahead on the daily content as well. So that is it for tonight. I'm just going to blabber on if I'm not careful. Thank you, Goated. Much appreciated. Yeah, thanks, Dennis. It's a long way off, like I say. It's not to October. I just wish they'd give me more information. I kind of have questions and no one can answer them. Like, you know, what am I going to be like afterwards? Can I be at home alone or do I need someone looking after me? That kind of stuff. Risks would be nice. But I just can't seem to get them to tell me anything. It's just nice to have a date, to be fair. As it's the first stage of treatment. We don't know if it's going to work. Hopefully it does. But we just don't know. Or how long it will last, in fact, as well. That's the other thing. It's not guaranteed to last forever. There are reports it lasts in a day, sometimes a week, sometimes 6 months. All depends on you and everything else, so we shall see. It can reduce the pain even slightly. That would be nice. Right, I will just jammer on, so I'm going to stop. That is done. We'll be back Saturday evening for Assassin's Creed Chronicles. There is daily content on the channel as well, so have a look at that if you're into any of the games we're currently doing. And there are new games coming soon once certain things finish as well on the daily content. So that's it. As always, thanks for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. Another fantastic stream, as always. I don't think you've ever had a bad stream, to be fair. But enjoy your morning, your evening, your afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.